All units, please respond. We got a 7467. Two idiots spilling the tea about their neighbors.
Welcome to episode 128.
Crazy Rich Italian Trip Part 1.
There goes the neighborhood.
Hey, globe-trotting bougie crew and homebound CRN trolls. Shout out to our bougie crew in Bermuda, baby, where y'all made us number 4 in fashion and beauty. Thank you, Bermuda. Big up to my Caribbean people.
I must say my husband is slightly horrified because he does business in Bermuda and he has to appear at a business trip next Monday. So sorry, Mr. Som, but we're doing it big in Bermuda, honey.
Girl, he gonna be famous.
Whether he likes to or not.
Okay.
And shout out to Heidi, who's living the dream at the Neiman Marcus in Boca Raton. Heidi's our fan.
Hey, Heidi.
And also a big bougie hello to superfan Dan, who's a member of our club, Boo.
Yay.
He's given Marshy Sutherland a run for his superfan money, honey.
Okay, Marshy, better step it up. Oh, Marshy sent me some great forwards in our DMs.
Okay.
Yes, he's still showing love. He's still engaged. We miss you, Marshy, but what up, Dan? We love the boys.
Oh, Dan is so enthusiastic.
Yes.
Yes, girl.
Oh, cute.
Full video episodes are available on YouTube, guys, so subscribe and share.
Have a question or a complaint? Do not DM us or leave it on our comments, okay? You can just...
Or on an Apple review.
Yes, or in a review, people. You're so savage. Anyways, leave us a message at 239-300-7276.
So we're spilling the tea on our over-the-top, super bougie, 5-star, luxury. I mean, there's not enough adjectives to describe what the fujuk happened to us. And can it please keep happening?
We were just
okay.
like, pinch me.
I know. I still now it feels like a dream.
I can't believe it, you guys.
So amazing.
Shout out to Stingray and Aquaman
Holy
for,
smokes.
I mean, just blowing our bougie socks off.
Right? We thought we were bougie before.
Oh, child. Mm-mm.
No, girl. We were peasants.
Facts. Facts.
I'm literally getting a hot flash
I know.
talking about
It was insane. When
Holy
you think back and
smokes.
look at the photos, it was really, I mean, it was like a cross between
lifestyles of the rich and want to be famous.
mixed with The Hangover.
Right?
Mixed with
The Great Race,
Dynasty
The Amazing Race.
or something. It was insane.
Yes.
Yes, you guys. But first, running the board is our CRN hottie, gigolo, milk lover.
bag.
Hey, what's up,
Benny Ben,
my crazy bougie
whose
crew?
milkshake brings all the girls to the
All
yard.
the lady girls to the yard.
Bring it here, baby.
And they're like, it's better than yours. Benny Ben.
No, yeah,
Dude,
well, where do we even begin with this?
Well, let me start.
So much.
Since I was not here, last week.
See what happens when you go away for a week?
Jesus! Rated E, not even R. Okay?
I know.
I laughed until I cried. Ben, you naughty boy.
I know.
Child.
Super freaky Benjamino.
I spilled the tea a little more than that.
The Adventures of
You
Ben.
spilled the Ensure last week.
Woo!
Yeah, that was,
Ben, you are like turning these hoes out.
yeah, that was an
No,
experience.
the hoes are turning Ben out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
She had her wicked way with old Ben here.
hello, innocent Benny Ben. I'm like, Ben, what happens if your mama watches
All right,
this?
we can't talk about that. I don't want. I can't.
Did your sister listen?
No.
Let's call her T.
Oh my god. I actually told her about it last night, and she's like, "Why are you?"
Wait, you told her the whole story?
I did.
You need a timeout, boy.
I know.
You bad.
I know.
You bad little boy.
You bad little boy.
So what did your sister have to say about this unholy thing?
Oh my god. She's like, why are you? She's like, okay, why are you doing this? But if it happens, I want you to take me to Italy. And She's like, little pimp. Yeah, she's like, you better take me to Italy. We're drinking the best bottle of wine. And I'm
So
like,
now she's in on your hoe
Oh
bagness.
my God. She's like, I'm okay with it
She's
if I
like,
can
"What-
benefit from it,
correct.
okay?
What's in it for me?
but I was like, hey, I'm
And by
taking
the
one.
way, what's in it for your aunts?
I know,
I'll
yes.
take care of everybody. Whatever. I told her, and she was drinking a little, so she was like, "Oh my God," she was with a friend and all that stuff. So it was hilarious. But then I said the one thing. I was like, I'm taking one for the team, for the family, and she's like, nobody asked you to do that. Like, you don't have to do that. Like,
Nobody needs that from you.
And tell the gifts and 5-star living starts to roll in, then she'll get it.
I know. I think so. Eventually, if this goes well.
Yes.
I mean, yesterday I was told I was be putting in a will. So.
Yeah, you.
What the fuck do you do to her?
No.
Oh,
What kind
she-
of mojo voodoo cuckoo
Schmoodoo do
soup
you
did
do?
you put in this woman's
What's
soup?
in your spunk, brother?
I told you. I know how to. I think I know how to please a woman. So you know. So. Yeah. But yeah. So that's
Like,
how.
I kind of believed him, but I
That's true,
wasn't
boo.
sure. Like, Ben.
It's true.
Yeah. So she. After. I mean, yesterday was a big day. So yesterday was. We went out to dinner, and it was the day where the deed would happen. So.
Oh my God.
And it did.
Wait,
The
for the
third
first time?
base.
For the first time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ben, no. I hope she
And-
didn't record you and put you on like an OnlyFans.
No, I feel
And-
there's like I'm like in mixed feelings because like she really does like afterwards she was like, that was the best sex I've ever had in my life.
She probably
and like,
means that.
And yeah, she literally was like, but she would always say lover. She's a huge like she's like, we're making love. Oh,
Okay.
what music do you want to have when we're making love? And like,
Man,
yeah.
she got game. What was she like when she was younger?
Savage.
She was a hottie. Yeah, she's. I
Savage.
mean, she's.
Is she still beautiful?
Hang on, you want to see the picture?
Yes.
Mia's been waiting.
Secret, don't.
do you know
she's
her?
pretty. No, I don't
Okay.
know her.
Good,
But I
good.
love red hair. I think red hair is so. Is she Irish?
Yes.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh, she's attractive.
Something about those Irish
She looks
people. I get
good.
it, Ben.
She looks good. And I'm sure she's feisty and great conversation and probably rich in in finances,
yeah.
but like
She's
rich,
rich
in
in
life
sexual experiences.
and
Yeah, she, like-
life experiences.
Yeah, and that's. It's my.
She's not rich on morals, so this is good.
I know, child.
But, like,
All
she-
more power to her.
She has like a story, and I find it very interesting. So I'm always, my conversations are always really good, but she always turns it to like sexual, like
Really?
Always,
Yeah,
Well,
always.
you have to know your
Yeah.
role, Pooh.
Yeah,
And
and I do
she ain't
understand.
fall in love with
Yeah.
you yet.
Yeah,
It's all about the D.
That's it.
And
So-
the A.
yeah. Oh my God! Wait. So she tried to do it again last night.
You're like, no thanks. You're like,
No.
Did you
Wait.
groom in between?
I did not, but I did
Oh.
shower. But
Okay.
but I
With
wanna,
her?
No.
oh my God.
But you guys will love this. I told my sister she loves the funniest thing.
Gosh.
So she was, giving me a good,
Rogering is
yeah,
what my husband would call
Rogering.
it.
Okay, she's rogering me, right, or whatever, and then she starts going down to do, but she starts licking the bed, and like,
Oh, she's cleaning her tongue, boo.
you think that's what it was?
No, she probably was drunk and missed the spot.
I think that's what it was.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
she was.
probably her eyesight. She probably didn't have on her
I'm
bifocals.
serious right now. She
You
like-
know, if you don't have on your bifocals and you're older, like the depth perception.
Yeah, and I guess
My God.
my ass the bed reminded her of my ass in some
Are the
se-
sheets rough or soft?
Oh,
they were soft sheets.
Okay, so
that's a good thing.
Apparently,
yeah.
it must be what your asshole is like.
wasabi. So Ben, how do you feel like when you're out together with her, like, and people are like looking at you like you're the gigolo?
Well, yeah. So everything yesterday, we went to a really nice fancy restaurant, and even though,
Do you know that restaurant?
I want to go. It's new.
yeah,
Oh, new.
yeah, it was very good. It was like a steakhouse.
Boca Del Rey.
Boca.
Boca.
Okay.
Near season 52.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was very good. The only thing is we were put in a spot where we were like, in a booth, but there was 2 people in the same like booth, so it was like really weird. It was
that's
really
weird.
loud. It was weird, and so I was literally sitting right next to
Other people?
2 couples,
Oh God.
and like I
Probably
did
had
feel.
you guys, like we say in the islands, for a poppy show. Like y'all were the show.
Oh my God. And I've never had someone come up to me and say, oh, I think I know you. 3 people yesterday.
You famous.
They came up to me and were like, hey, your voice sounds really familiar. I think I know who you are.
We might take credit for that.
Okay. So I was like,
Because you
Pimp
don't have your
mummies.
show.
I know.
That's hysterical.
So, and I felt okay because like there was no PDA, but then once she was like, oh, give me a kiss. I was like,
Oh, snap.
there's 2 people over here who thought maybe she was my grandma.
Oh,
Who
could have been a nice, innocent little
yeah, and
dindin.
she had like gifts she bought me gifts.
But Ben, you need to take something for her. You need to get her some flowers.
I bought her
and-
flowers yesterday. She
Yeah.
thought it
Oh,
was
you
the
did?
yeah. She thought it was the
Aw.
sweetest thing. She was like, I haven't gotten flowers bought for me in so long. So
Aw,
Ben.
that's sweet.
Yeah.
Every time you see her, because she's treating, give her a little gesture.
oh, yeah.
You know, something.
definitely.
You're like such a kind guy. I say let mama treat, honey. She
Yeah.
has to pay for that youth.
I think the terms of their relationship are fair, you know, and
Yes.
it's what men and women have done for ages. So
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and I think so too. And she's.
But you were really, so you're sexually attracted? You felt like, or was it a struggle?
It was kind of a struggle, if I'll be honest with you.
I mean, that's up there.
It's just because it's just. But all right.
wait, can we
Yeah.
just do one thing?
Yeah, tell
There's
me.
something that we weren't informed of specific to her age last week that you then told me on a text. So tell Mia and our bougie crew listening exactly how old your girlfriend is.
Oh, Jesus.
She is 79.
She looks damn good for her age. And that she's pulling this young buck. Hats off to her, honey.
And how old is your grandparents?
Oh my God,
Well,
your
they've
mom will
passed
spank
away.
you.
Oh, okay.
Your
My
mama gonna
condolences.
spank you. She could put you over her knee and
Oh.
spank that ass.
Grandma gonna spank him
I
first,
can't-
honey.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Earlier in a conversation, you said, if this goes well, what does going well look like to you about this relationship?
For what? If it goes well for.
For your relationship, you said, if this goes well, so what is your standard for hitting that well benchmark? What does that mean to you?
I think that it's like a mutual, like, I'm treating her and I hope she would, she already has been getting me gifts and stuff, but I want to make sure, like, I don't want to really hurt this woman.
Right.
No.
I actually genuinely,
Right.
just in my heart, like, I don't want, so if it gets to a point where,
You're
like,
such a good guy, Ben.
yeah, if she gets to a point where she's like, I want to do this and this and this, I'll be like, hey, listen, like.
But would you go on vacation with her though? If she took you on a vacation,
And your
would you
sister.
go? And your sister,
I mean,
and us.
She already is telling me going to Venice. She wants to go to Morocco. She wants
Oh.
all these different places, and she's like, it's just your time. She's like, I can go I can go
Oh,
now.
damn.
She's like, it's all up to you. So like, I've almost like, I'm like, well, I have to make it for myself. I have all these jobs, and she's like,
Yeah.
I totally understand. She's very understanding, but I don't know. I get the sense that she just wants me to say.
Yes.
To quit everything and just travel.
Well,
with
she'll
her.
have to pay you for that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
time is.
So, yeah, but
But you know who is it? Sarah Paulson. She's a lesbian, and like her wife is what, like
in her late
80?
70s, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe even
and
80.
I always found that like
Holland
straight-
Taylor.
Yeah, and she's charming and witty.
She's a
and
great actress.
Yeah, she's like Helen Mirren. You know, like Helen Mirren has like timeless beauty. She's still sexy. But
She's 80
old.
years old. You're correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I love her as an actress or an actor, whatever the proper title is these days.
Thankfully, they're off the strike. That's most important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to work.
But Ben, this will be very interesting. You keep us posted, and thank you for being so candid.
And open, yes. And we actually have listener questions for you later in
Okay.
the show
Okay.
regarding your May December romance. So,
Okay.
Bougie Crew, stick around. If you're sick of hearing us blab, well, just hang on till the end. It's going to get juicy again.
All right.
And how was the rest of your trip once I left you or you left us?
Yes, after those glorious days.
Under the Tuscan sun.
Oh my God, living our best lives. Then we jetted off to go to Ibiza for a 2-day bender where a good friend of Dr. Boom's, who is a big DJ and producer, Moose, shout out to Moose T. He did Sex Bomb with Tom.
He did that
That's
song?
his song.
Oh
yes.
my God, that's
with what's his name?
amazing. Tom Jones.
Tom Jones and I'm horny, 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 horny. You know that song?
Yes.
That's
well,
his
so
song.
does Ben. Really knows that one.
Hey,
I
okay.
think I played that last night, actually.
While you were making love.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so stayed at the beautiful Nobo in Ibiza. I thought like Ibiza, I was afraid, right? I thought, what is this that we're getting ourselves into, right? I mean, I just thought it was like a cheap holiday for the Brits.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it skewed older in September, and there's
Oh.
lots of culture and history, and it's very high end.
Oh.
There was no real shenanigans. Like, I mean, not there are shenanigans, but not like cheap.
Yeah.
Like you would think, like
people on a
like
Carnival
Senior
cruise.
Frogs or
Yeah.
whatever, right?
No offense to Carnival Cruise Line people,
But it was beautiful, so I highly recommend the Nobu. You can't go wrong with a Nobu.
You love a Nobu.
I do love a Nobu hotel, and so they had a rockin' friggin' rooftop party. It's outside, gorgeous, DJ, everybody dressed in white. We didn't get the memo or no, like bubbles and.
Oh.
So we got like lit on that first night, and then we had to power through for a party that started at 12:30 and went until like I think almost 4 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
But we had a big VIP booth, rolled in with the artists through the private like
Oh my
gate. Saw
God.
all the other DJs like Fat Tony, and he performed. Musti performed his set for like almost 2 hours.
Oh, my God.
Like people holding up in the pleb seats like telephones saying, "I need pills." I'm like, you have this beautiful music, these dancers everywhere.
Right.
It's all the alcohol you could
Enjoy
want
your
all
life.
night. Like, I need pills.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
It's crazy.
That's a little pathetic.
Yes, Charles. But honey, after that, like I lost my voice. I got sick, and thankfully we went to some bougie hiking. The hiking never happened. The bougie happened, but the hiking didn't happen in Austria. So we first stopped at Kitzbühel, which is a very bougie ski town. It's absolutely fantastic. It looks like the Sound of Music.
Aw.
And I was just so sick. I was like, how could you pack this trip up with so many stops? I'm good if I can rage, but if I start to feel sick, then I'm gonna bitch and moan. I'm like, this is too much. Why'd you do this? Now I have to go to Oktoberfest and blah blah blah. So anyway, it was good. It was good. It was like 3 or 4 days down through Austria, and then Aquaman and Stingray met us at Oktoberfest in Munich, and Lord and Lady Ripper, they met us in Ibiza too. They met us at Oktoberfest. We had our little costumes. We had 2 days of raging, drinking so much freaking bloating beer,
Oh,
doing
wow.
nasty ass shots, but it was so fun. It
That's
was
what you do.
good. It was good.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and then we powered through to Lady Ripper's 40th birthday in Ez, which is this beautiful village that you know very well. And
I
that
call it my happy place.
yes, it was so beautiful, so beautiful.
It's magical.
Gorgeous.
Did you go to the Fragonard store at the base?
I never made it down to the. You know me in shopping. It was so terrible. I made it like to the restaurant, and that's about it. And like
Okay.
through the property, it was absolutely beautiful. We like hiked up and looked at the church, and
The
it's like a
botanical
historic
garden.
medieval town. It was beautiful. I know you love that property. It was
Oh.
gorgeous.
So special.
Yes, came home 2 days. Dried out for 2 days and had to jump on a plane to go to Toronto for a work trip. And girl, I had a panic attack.
I'm
Like,
not
on the
surprised.
plane. Like I had found out on the trip that somebody, a minister of tourism, who had been like really instrumental in my career. I served under his administration for like 8 years, like 2 consecutive terms, and he really moved me up the chain very quickly, and he died suddenly.
Oh, no.
I know, and he's still a serving minister,
Oh,
and
no.
I learned about that the day before, like the day of my travel, and all this bougie travel, first class everything. We private planed through into Europe, and there I was in a freaking pleb seat 32F.
Oh, hell.
Girl, my
I-
little short self, my knees were touching the seat in front of me, right? And
I get it.
that plane took off and I couldn't breathe.
I totally get it. That's how Mr. Som
couldn't
put me
breathe.
in economy light on the way to Switzerland.
No, child.
I was the same way. Like,
no.
I can't. I'm too old for this shit.
Boo boo.
Same thing. This big fat fajuker put his seat all the way back in my lap for the entire. I didn't sleep a fajukin wink. Thank God.
Never
I
again.
flew home business class.
Child, please.
I
That
can't.
will never happen to you
can't.
again.
No, girl.
Okay.
Nope.
And so usually for my business trips, because I work for countries, right, in the
Right.
Caribbean, right. So I tell them like, listen, I don't travel economy, right?
Right.
So I usually look at my tickets ahead of time and then upgrade it.
Yep.
And this time I was too busy living our best life in Europe. And then by the time I checked in, I was like sandwiched at the window. I started crying uncontrollably
I get it.
in the morning, and then the plebdom, and then the can't breathe. Like I nearly had I couldn't breathe, and the plane had taken off.
Totally understand.
I felt like I was going to suffocate. My
I
heart
know.
was like palpitating.
I get it. I felt the same way with the fat fajuker on my lap the whole way to
And
Switzerland.
I had a fat one right next to me. He was nice, but he was fat, and I was like, I got up and I was just like,
I was literally. I go
Screaming,
to
crying.
the guy. I go to the guy in front of me. There is a human being behind you.
oh my God.
He was so close that I couldn't even watch the TV because it was right in my face.
Crazy.
When it was time to eat breakfast, I said to the male flight attendant, "Can you please ask him to put his seat up because
my God, so
I was
selfish.
so mad.
Girl, never again. Child, I said that will never happen to me again.
for me either, boo.
No. So the stewardesses were very nice to let me sit at the back of the plane, and I just wailed there. Like I was in mourning, and I couldn't breathe, and then I was stuffed up, and then I really couldn't breathe, and I was like, and the captain was like, "Get your seats." I'm like, "I have to go to the restroom," and I just sat there, put the toilet seat down, sat in there for as long as I could until they banged on the door. Girl, I was like, F this is shiznits.
I get it, boo.
This will never happen to me as long as I live.
No, child. Nope.
Yes,
nope.
auntie.
I think we need a drink.
Yes.
So in homage to Italy, our recipe this week is the Peach Bellini, courtesy of acouplecooks.com.
So the Bellini is an Italian cocktail made with peach puree and prosecco, invented in Venice in the 1940s. That's a long time ago, and I didn't realize that it was such a classic drink.
Oh, yes, girl.
The founder of Harry's Bar in Venice made the drink and named it for its color, which reminded him of a painting of an artist, Giovanni Bellini. The name stuck. Back then, the drink also had a raspberry or cherry juice, which gave it a sort of pink glow. Since then, it's lost that feature and goes straight peaches and bubbles.
So this cocktail is on the list of the International Bartender Association's IBA official cocktails, meaning that it has an official definition.
Nice.
So to make it, have your own Miss Sheila. Make some peach puree, so it's best with fresh peaches, but if you're in a bind, in a rush, or if your help is lazy, you can use frozen too. So the fresh will be more ripe, more juicy, and more flavorful, okay? So traditional Italian peach Bellini uses white peaches. Use whatever you can get your grubby little hands on, okay? If you're using frozen, this is particularly helpful if it's outside of peach season. So you use 3 large peaches. Fresh equals about 1 pound of frozen peaches. Make sure you thaw them before use. Either run them under tap water if you're in a hurry, or just let them thaw out on the countertop if you're planning ahead.
So to make a peach Bellini, just 2 easy steps. You add peach puree in a glass. Use 1/4 cup puree per glass. Add a splash of Prosecco and gently mix with the puree. Top the glass off with some Prosecco. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Salute.
Salute, darling.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
we
la
like
la.
it.
Cheers.
La façon.
Oh.
Take us back to Europe.
Oh, please, girl. I mean, 2 days into working again, I was like, this is for suckers.
Sucker MCs. Yes, child. Enough of this plebdom.
Oh, you got it, boo. So now for the deets on our crazy rich Italian trip. Oh, my God.
Oh,
So after I got off the economy light seats,
never again. Never to be repeated again.
no. Even if I have to sell my ass on OnlyFans, child, this ain't ever happening.
No, child.
So, drivers are waiting for us at the airport to whisk us off to this villa.
Think Succession, okay?
Yep.
Think the show.
Black Sprinter vans,
All in a line.
all in a line. Holy smokes. I mean, I'm getting a little warm just thinking about it again.
I know.
Then we arrive at Villa Mangiacane,
Yes.
which is supposedly, according to its history, designed by Michelangelo
Yes.
and was commissioned for the Machiavelli family. So Machiavelli as in the author of The Prince.
Unbelievable. Dating back all the way to the 15th century.
And it's celebrity guests, in addition to us.
Yes.
Recently,
Right before us, by the way.
right before us, George and Amal Clooney,
Mm-hmm.
Cindy Crawford, Randy Gerber, Gerard Butler,
Yes. All the celebs go there.
and I and Mr. Som
Yes.
stayed in George and Amal's suite.
Ooh.
So I was on that toilet. I was like,
Yeah.
yes, George. Any DNA in here, honey?
God. Oh, Lord.
Access granted.
Hey, George.
Yes.
So if anyone would like to see George Clooney's shitter and our room, I will post my video on my social next week, TMcD777 on the gram.
Yes, honey. It was fabby-doo. And Dr. Boom and I had this beautiful red room.
Oh,
Strange that we had a red room in Aquaman and Stingray's house in Maryland, and you guys had a blue room. It was two-story. I mean, just full of history and art and ancient books and things. You know, it's crazy. Like, we were living in a place with so much history that had changed hands over like wars, and there was
Centuries. And
centuries.
it went from the Middle Ages
Yes.
is when it was built. And like,
Yes.
here we are. And like, it's the Dark Ages version 2.0 is what it feels like.
Yes, and it had some little ghosty vibes, but good ghosty
ghosty
vibes. You know
vibes.
there was some ghosts in there, child. We were too busy partying to ghost hunt next
yeah,
year.
next
We're going
year.
back, you guys. God spares life.
Yes. And what was I going to say? Well, think about it. So many people lived there over the centuries that clearly people had to be born and have died in that
Yes,
place.
absolutely. Families. Totally. There's some ghosts in there, child. Mm-hmm.
George, if you had a ghost experience, call us at 239-300-7276.
Yes, hit us up, Georgie. But you guys, it's set like on 600 acres of like flourishing vineyards and
Rolling
olive
Groves
groves.
and two pools.
Yes, and they produce like amazing wines
Yeah, they do.
and olive oils, and the estate has about 6,000 olive trees. It was stunning, and all the grapes. I don't know. Is it was it the Concord grape? I ate some of them.
No, it was not
They're
a
like
Concord grape.
They were purple, in bloom.
Concords don't grow there.
No.
No, there would have been Italian grape varietals.
Okay, child. That's French. Concord.
That's
This
American.
This is
Concord-
our sommelier, child.
Concord grapes grow in the northeastern section of the United States.
So I wonder what it was. What type of grape was it? The Genovese Sigla?
I mean, I'll ask Mr. Som.
Yeah, but they tasted good. I ate some. They were purple, sweet, crunchy, and delicioso.
Yes, queen.
Yeah, so we had a serious crew. I mean, and Rissy, our co-host extraordinaire, she's had the luxury of going there for years. It was like she and her brothers grew up there basically on that property. So everybody on property, on the staff, in the town, you know, just know and love their family. And it was so beautiful to see.
So to your point, let's recap everyone who is there. So
Yes.
you and Dr. Boom.
Yes.
Me and Mr. Som. Obviously Stingray and Aquaman and Rissy. Then Rissy's friend, the Pocket Sprocket.
Oh, we have to have her on the show.
It's her birthday today.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Pocket Sprocket.
Happy birthday, Maddie girl.
We love you. We miss you. Okay, so Maddie was there. John. Remember John, the trainer, financial guy?
Yes. The
Then
Gucci's.
The Gucci's. Who am I missing?
You're missing Chili Mac
That's right, Chili Mac.
and girlfriend.
And his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. It was a big crew. It was
everybody
a
got
really-
along.
I know. We travel well together.
We do.
We travel well. This is not our first rodeo, and we travel well. And I swear to God, like everything was so laid out for us: breakfast, lunch, dinner, beautiful buffets.
We had Chef Tommy
Oh.
and then waiter Carmony, you know,
Yes.
at every meal that we ate in the villa.
Yes.
I mean, then we had Layla, who would touch up our rooms, do the laundry,
Yes.
pick fresh fruit for us.
I know. It was crazy. We were so spoiled, you guys. I
Jeez
mean, I'm like,
Louise.
God. And then, oh, Jesus. It was just, and the weather was
The
perfect.
weather was.
The skies were blue. It was virtually
It was
cloudless.
mid 80s. Not bad at all.
Yeah, but every day a different treat and experience. I mean, that was
know.
like a trip of a lifetime. We'll
It
have to like
was.
post like a dump, like all the photos, like
It
for
was.
real.
Like our room was 2 stories as well. Like, and these were big,
Huge.
big staircases
Huge.
you had to go up.
Huge.
2 sections to get from your main floor of your suite to where the bed was.
Mm-hmm.
Beautifully appointed to your point. I mean, gorgeous like fabrics
Yes.
and artwork. There's art everywhere
Yes.
in the rooms, all over the grounds.
It's like a museum.
It really is.
It totally is.
So the first night we had dinner in the wine cellar in the
Yes.
basement of the villa.
Oh, that was beautiful.
It was so good. The food was
I swear to God, the things they did with vegetables like blew my mind.
Well, the
I was not
produce-
having FOMO. Everything tasted so good. The fruit was so sweet.
it
The
had flavor.
Vegetables had flavor. I know, like
Our
in Florida,
produce here sucks, y'all.
totally. It just ripens on the shelf.
It
Here,
makes me so mad.
everything was just sun-kissed.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
And our trusty JBL boombox delivered. We took it everywhere.
Yes.
It was a rage.
What we do, honey. We bring the party with us.
Yes.
So the villa had 2 loggias,
Yes.
one on the main floor and the second one right above it where most of the bedrooms for our crew were.
Mm-hmm.
So every night after dinner, loggia dance parties,
Oh yeah.
cornhole.
Yes.
There's a little card game playing. I didn't
Yes.
partake of that.
Private performances by Sprocket. It was something that I think we just owe it to our viewers to really like do a big photo dump.
I think we do.
Yeah.
Then when we went to that restaurant on Sunday night, the steaks were massive. Remember that?
Oh yes, yes,
gosh.
yes.
You know, Mr. Gucci was having the time of his
Oh,
life there.
yes,
'cause
honey.
He was like Fred Flintstone, child.
Loved it. But
And then on Monday was our first sort of sightseeing
Tour,
tour.
yes.
So we were going to Siena, and Mia's like, kind of want to just have a chill day, watch some movies. And I'm like, you don't want to miss this.
I know. I'm so happy I went.
I'm so happy you did too. You did all the excursions.
It was beautiful. Yes. And I'm so glad that I did.
I'm glad you did too. I'm
They
proud
put
of you.
so much effort into like doing it, you know.
And
It
it's
was-
beautiful places to see, and
Yes,
it wasn't like
totally.
overwhelming. It was like all of these places were little villages, so you know we had time
So
to stroll,
quaint.
see it all, and then
Have a little snack,
have a
little
little
drink.
snack, a little aperitivo, and it was just a nice pace.
And for all of the drinking that we did, like I did not feel hungover until we did like limoncello shots
Me
in the
too.
car. I don't know
Same.
why we do that. We couldn't wait until we got back home.
We're savage.
But that was the best limoncello. I was trying to think of that.
I have some in
It
my
was
freezer if you ever
so
want to come. Well, come
good.
over soon because it ain't gonna last forever.
Oh yeah, child. No, that was good. I think, but it was a combination of like mixing all of the wine with that. That like
It was.
that was like the only day that I had a hangover.
me too. And by lunchtime, I was fine again.
Yes.
I had my Z-Biotic. I had Tylenol. Very strong Italian coffee.
Yeah.
Good as gold.
Amazing. I freaking love Italy. We're committed to learning Italian. And I've been doing some research and the University of Miami has some courses online.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you don't have to schlep there.
No. It's online. Yes, hon.
I took it in college.
Yes.
For two years, so 4 semesters. So yeah, I'll do it.
It's lodged in there. Ray said she would do it too.
Perfect. Let's organize and mobilize, honey.
Yes, baby, let's do it.
Okay, guys, more La Dolce Vita, and Ben answers some listener questions after the break.
Welcome back to Crazy Rich Neighbors. Oh my God, when I was listening to episode 127, there were like toenail commercials.
There were?
I had had to like listen to 2 toenail commercials like back to back before I got to the episode. Some serum that you put on the toes, and like literally the guy was like, like made this squirt noise.
What the
I'm
fish
like,
hook?
oh yeah, we making money. We making money.
We have very high standards for advertisers. Thank you, toenail people.
I know. Thank you to our sponsors.
So we went to dinner at Poggio Amarelli, which is a winery, and Aquaman and Stingray are very good friends with the family that own it. They visit frequently. They don't serve food, but they hosted us all for dinner. So we were sitting outside.
It was beautiful.
The tablescape was so gorgeous.
All from nature. I loved it. It's so easy to make a beautiful table. They literally had like lemons and limes picked from the
Little
grove.
Pepper trees. Remember the pepper
trees
tree?
and pot, and like it was really simple but so elegant,
So
and
beautiful.
so rustic.
Yes.
Yeah, honey.
And then there were opera singers.
Which we loved in the beginning a lot.
We did. Dr. Boom got emotional.
Yes, he did. He literally shedded tears.
I couldn't look at him because I was going to kind of
Aw,
cry.
I felt choked up too. It was just so special out there, like in the sun.
And we weren't
in the
expecting it either.
outside.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It was so beautiful. But then they just kept going.
I know. Then we
Going.
got drunker, and then they kept singing, and then when, you know, they were putting on a show, right? And we just kept talking, and I kept looking like,
I know you and I were being very attentive.
oh, awesome.
But at the same time,
brava.
you know, maybe one short set and
Yeah, I felt bad for
Gucci.
them. I felt bad, you
I
know, but it
know.
was a beautiful touch. It was really a special night.
it was so beautiful. And then Maddie got cut off from the wine.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes. and Lorraine. Maddie and Lorraine.
But then they figured out a way to steal an open bottle
know.
off of one of the tables.
know.
So
Lucky
they
them. How'd they get so
outsmarted the
fajut?
system, honey.
Oh gosh.
And then we visited Montepulciano.
Yeah, it was
We
lovely.
saw the cathedral there. Just a little walk around the town. Very cute.
So nice.
And then we were whisked away to yet another winery for lunch.
Oh,
And there was a massive,
I know.
Bottle.
How many ounces?
I think it was
that?
18 liters of wine in that bottle. It was Montepulciano. They
It
had a
was crazy.
special like harness around the wine so they could
Yes.
pour, you know, because that bottle's heavy. So they
Yes.
could, you know, pour it easily. But it was great wine.
It was, and the food. There was a Nona there cooking. Ugh,
Nona.
it was beautiful.
Now, hands off, Ben.
Okay, this Nona will.
Just say no to Nona, okay? She
Nona-
was such
Nona
a great
can
chef.
cook. Nona can cook.
Yes, she can.
Yes, honey.
So that's it for part 1 of our La Dolce Vita.
Yes, but we highly recommend all of the stops
We
and
do.
spots that we
We do.
mentioned. We'll list them.
We'll put it
on
in the
our-
show notes.
Yeah.
And check out our social for some photo dumps, both Crazy Rich Neighbors and T McD 777. Okay, guys?
And we hope to see you next year, same time in Tuscany, Bougie Crew.
Amen.
Come hit us up.
Yes, everybody. Okay, so Ben, are you ready?
Yes.
Du- du- du-
Hello.
Are you okay? So we have
All right.
a couple listener questions.
All right.
First one, this is a popular one. So as you revealed last time,
Oh.
she
Yeah.
tickled your tuchus with her
Yep,
tongue.
The hemorrhoid. What do we call it? The hemorrhoid.
The hemorrhoid, honey.
The hemorrhoid, honey. Yeah, exactly.
So our listeners want to know if she kissed you on the mouth after she kissed you on the ass.
Oh, she did.
I
Plead the
think
fifth.
She went back to sucking, and then yes, then she kissed me.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Okay.
I know. I have a good hygiene, so
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Well, she won. It's all good. It's all in the heat of the moment.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, moving along.
I don't know. But yeah.
Gosh, our listeners go straight to it. Bougie Crew,
They
you guys
do.
are savages.
They do.
Would you expect anything else of our bougie crew?
No.
All right. What's the next one?
How did you meet?
I used to serve her bagels at the deli.
What?
And now she smears your buns with her butter, honey.
So how did it go from that to this?
Well, okay, so she always was like, whenever I'd serve her food, she'd always like, she would always like, oh, you're so attractive. And she would bark at me. She would give me, she would go, "Arr."
What the fish? Did that give you half chub?
No, I did. I was like, I
You
would
were like,
literally,
what a weirdo.
I literally would go back and I'd be like, guys, I can't make this up. That woman just barked at me. I've never had a
my
woman like
God,
growl or
she's
bark at me.
feral.
Was this at Flackowitz's?
No, different restaurant. But
feral.
that's funny. But yeah, so yeah, she would just do that a bunch of times. And like, again, she's a sweetheart. She's very sweet. Like, but she has like a side to her that she just turns. I'm like, all right, you could just
Wow.
keep that out.
And she's
like,
unabashed. It's
Yeah.
like she's not like even shy about it.
no, she does it in front of her friends. She'll like be at she'll have all of her friends
This
sitting
ain't her
at
first rodeo.
and she'll look at me and she'll be like, oh, here's my boyfriend. And like her friends will all be sitting there and I'll be like, oh, hey,
Is she on testosterone pellets or
Probably.
supplements? Look, I'm on testosterone. I'm not judging. I'm just curious because
Yes.
she's got quite a libido. And I'm not judging. I'm just curious.
How'd she get
she's
that?
the
I want to
horniest
know.
woman I think I've ever been with.
guessing it's-
In general.
I think it's
Like,
testosterone.
Wow.
No, life force is strong.
Damn.
Yeah.
But that's like these nursing homes where it's all this swinging and sex
Exactly.
and whatnot, you know? But are they
Exactly.
really, do you think they're on hormones?
I bet. I mean, so many people in Boca are doing.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
I bet she is. Again, not judging. I'm on it myself. Okay.
Yes, me too.
So how did she get your number from the bagel place? Like, how did tell us the mechanics of this?
Yeah. I think she asked for my number for my birthday because she wanted to send me a gift, and she ended up last year she gave me $100 for my birthday,
Holy.
which was really sweet. And I was like,
nice.
that's so sweet. She's like, oh, I just you're always serving my she was really sweet about it.
That's
she never
a big tip for bagels.
yeah.
Yeah, it is, boo.
Yeah, so she gave me $100 for my birthday, and then I gave her my number, and she didn't text me a lot, and we didn't have any contact. Like we were kind of out of contact for a while, and then she ran into me the other day out here over in the street with her friend.
Was she going to Chops?
I don't know where. No, she was just out walking with her friend, and that's how I found her again. And I said hello, and then she's like, oh, I really want to take you out, and I'm like, all right. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Because I don't know.
What do you have to lose?
I want an
Your
experience.
dignity.
I like experience. No, what? Come on. I mean, I think it's an experience. That's what I'm kind of going at it. I want to maybe write a book one day or do
Yes.
something. And I think it's
I
pretty.
think you have enough for a book.
Well, American Gigolo's already been taken.
man.
Colombian Gigolo might be available.
I still am liking the been there, done that kind of thing.
Oh,
No.
snaps.
Can I suggest one tweak?
Yeah.
Been there, done her.
Been there, done her. Ooh.
Oh.
And then have like all
But a
all the
guy-
girls that I've ever. That would be. Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause
You know, but also you have to think about self-help, right? A guy to help other guys process their milty feelings.
yeah, definitely.
You know,
I mean,
and up their milty game.
yeah. This is a little bit of a gilfy, so I mean, it's getting
gilfy, brother.
It's getting up there.
Yes,
But
yes.
yeah. I'm definitely contemplating it. Because in the end of the day, I feel like I am learning a lot, regardless.
Of
Like with
course.
everything, these experiences, I take. It's
Yes, of course you
Yeah.
are.
And you're
So-
still young. Why the hell not?
yeah. Why not? Why not?
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. We have one last question. Did you catch feelings?
And I'm not catching feelings because I've already said to myself that she's not going to be around for very long. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but I told I'm not trying to get my heart broken or anything like that. So I
That's sweet that he
Yeah.
could even get there to get a heartbreak,
yeah.
right?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, so I just kind of mentally told myself, okay, this is going to be, and I even told her, I was like, I don't want to, she's like, well, I'll be falling in love and I'll be doing all this and you're going to give me the last happiest days of my,
And
life.
child, she could croak at any
know.
moment, as can all of us.
And
much
what's,
less her.
You know what's kind of crazy? Her first lover was named Ben, ever.
Oh, this is a full circle moment.
And she literally goes, she's like, this is crazy because I think you'll probably be my last. And I was like,
Oh.
And probably, right? How hard
the rate he's going.
Okay. Oh my God, but it's so true though.
Yeah. So
The cycle of life,
Wow.
that's pretty damn deep.
isn't that kind of crazy? So it was just like, okay, well, another thing that's happening. Okay, means I think I'm on the right path. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing in a sense.
No, but I mean, I think you should be easier on yourself. You're young and go through the process. Like, don't judge, you know?
Yeah.
Like, nobody has the right to judge you. Nobody has
This
the
is
right
your
to judge
journey.
her.
Yeah.
This is your journey, like T said, and just be you and evolve. That's what we're here for, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
If we don't evolve and experience things, good, bad, ugly, then it's kind of boring, right?
What's the point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep life exciting. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm tired of being comfortable in situations.
Well, you've made
Yes.
us very uncomfortable, so
Hey,
congratulations.
Hey, that's how we gotta go.
love it. We love it.
Yeah,
We
gotta
love
be
it. We
uncomfortable.
love
Gotta
it.
be uncomfortable.
We just appreciate how open and honest you are with us
And our bougie crew.
and our bougie
Yeah,
crew.
you guys all get to hear Ben's
Yes,
life.
yes,
Exactly.
yes. But this has evolved from our former studio. You know, like we love being back together with you, Ben. You're just a great guy, and you know you have the best intentions, and you just be you, do you unabashed, and
Yeah.
And we'll continue to keep these episodes going, and
oh my
you're gonna.
God,
I can't wait. There's
child.
gonna just be more.
This
and
is
more
another
things.
rated E. Okay.
I think we need a cleanse.
Hey, yes.
Lord have mercy.
Woo. Well, obviously everything on the Tuscany trip was a Bougie Bible obsession, but since we covered it, I have to give your fave hotel,
Oh.
Chateau de la Chèvre d'Or, which means like the
Golden
Chateau of
Goat.
the Golden Goat Hotel, which is located in the medieval city of Aix in south of France, and it's a castle that was rebuilt in the 1920s. And it sits on a picturesque cliff between Monaco and Nice, right above the Mediterranean. The views are absolutely breathtaking. Their restaurant has 2 Michelin stars.
Take
and
that.
Yes, and the hotel has 40 rooms and suites, all of which have a totally different style, but with stunning views. And the suites are all named after famous figures who stayed in the region. So if you're in Nice, please go, because it's they do tours even if you don't stay there. Fragonard
do
is
a
right at the
little,
end. You can walk through, tour the property.
Walk through the entire thing. There's botanical gardens on the top of
There's
the
a
mountain.
a cathedral too.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. Highly recommended.
Worth sightseeing.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, it's it's my heart just hurts thinking about how beautiful
Stunning.
it is.
Stunning.
So my bougie Bible obsession this week is D'Alba First Serum Spray. We're keeping it in an Italian theme this week, you guys.
Nice.
It's D'Alba Italian White Truffle First Serum Spray. It's
Ooh.
vegan skincare, which I know Mia loves. It's a hydrating facial mist with white truffles, and it's a glowing serum for radiant, moisturized skin. This little wonder product won Cosmo's Beauty Award in 2022. What it delivers is deep hydration, leaving your skin looking dewy and glowing. It does not smell like truffles. It has a very pleasant citrus and floral scent. The white truffles are premium, and they're carefully extracted from the Piedmont area of Italy. And this little wonder child has vitamin E, tocopherol, and trufferol, which is its signature ingredient, full of antioxidants, certified vegan, dermatologically tested, hypoallergenic, and it's just adored by celebrities and makeup artists. You can use it before you have makeup on. You can use it with your makeup
Really?
as a setting spray. Yes,
Oh,
it
wow.
feels so good on.
And that's such a great price. The price point is amazing.
Yeah, that's right. You can get it for $23.40 on Amazon. It's got 24 million global best-selling, sold that many units.
What?
Over 100,000 reviews on the D'Alba website.
Oh, nice.
It's good for you. There's nothing in here that's going to, do any harm to you.
Beautiful.
Full of niacinamide and chia seed extract for skin relief, elasticity, and glow. Love this so much.
Oh, I'm getting that as soon as I get home.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I love the smell of it.
Love it, Bill.
I'm gonna soon start bringing a Bougie Bible.
Dude, bring your Bougie Bible.
I can only imagine.
I was like, oh,
From
I
your
don't.
sex dungeon.
No,
Rubber sheets.
she's gonna be buying me all these new
Oh,
things.
yeah. Oh.
Well, y'all
Let her
stay
do
tuned
it.
for the next installment of Ben's Love Life.
Yes. That's all we got.
Ain't that enough?
Yes, honey. That's plenty.
Give this gift of crazy and share this ish with your BFF.
Follow us on your favorite podcast platform to never miss an episode.
Check us out on the gram at Crazy Rich Neighbors or Facebook at CRN Podcast.
Email us at info@crazyrichneighbors.com.
And remember, if you have to ask who your crazy neighbor is,
It's probably you.
and Ben.
Totes Ben.
You.
Totally.
Bye, Bougie Crew.
Love you.
Be good.